What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You're watching Car Kid, and today we're back in the Greenville revamp with another update which added 14 new cars. Those 14 cars are, first off, going to be this 2022 Celestial Type 7. So the way I have this thing built is in the trim long range in the color Midnight Silver Metallic and with the Cyberstream rims. So this thing's meant to resemble the newly refreshed 2022 Tesla Model X. Let's take a look at your lighting. You have brake lights, turn signals in the front, along with the turn signals on the side. You have reverse lights, running lights, headlights, and your horn. Now we're gonna get off driving this thing. Let me make it daytime here. As you can see, there was also a new Tesla or Celestial dealership that was added. We'll go back to that a little bit later. As I said, 14 new cars were added. One of the cars I had to sell all of my cars to get. That's why it's a separate clip, since it is like $2 million or something. But we're gonna head over to the airport here, which I usually don't go to, and get a top speed test, hopefully. Nope, not long enough. Okay, so we're gonna go back up to the main highway and see if we can get a top speed test on the main highway. The update was a little bit disappointing. A lot of cars were super expensive in this update, which I don't really mind since I do have a lot of money, but it's kind of annoying how expensive they are. 137 miles per hour is the top speed, or 220 kilometers per hour with obviously a 1-speed gearbox. And you can now change your steering speed. I have it on fast. There's slow and medium too. And braking. Braking isn't too bad. Next on the list is the 2022 Celestial Type 5, and I have this thing in the trim Plaid Performance in the color red and with the Arachnid 2.0 rims. So this is the newest Tesla. This is the Tesla Model S Plaid, which goes 0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds in real life. This one, you guys will understand why I'm complaining about pricing. This one, 500 grand for this Plaid Performance. Let's take a look at your lighting though. You have brake lights, turn signals in the front, reverse lights, headlights, running lights, headlights, and your horn. I'm gonna turn around here and head back onto the main highway. This thing is insanely fast. It's almost like a swap for the Tesla Roadster. It's a little bit slower than Tesla Roadster, but look at how ridiculously fast this thing is. Wow. 202 miles per hour is going to be the top speed, or 325 kilometers per hour. Holy moly. Alright, let's go back that way. I did not expect that to happen. As I said, 202 miles per hour and 325 kilometers per hour. You just get up to that top speed so fast. Yeah, 327 kilometers actually. Holy moly! Please don't crash. Please don't crash. I'm not even gonna do braking because it's gonna be absolutely impossible to get. Yeah, that was the 2022 Tesla Model S Plaid. Alrighty, so the next car on the list here is the 2022 Celestial FCT. So the way I have this thing built is in the trim FCT in the color unpainted and with the base rims. So this thing is meant to resemble the 2022 Tesla Cybertruck, and this is a separate clip since I had to sell every single car to be able to afford this. Over $2 million I paid for this, hence why I have $12,000. Alright, quick walk around, let's hop into this thing. Obviously the lighting on this is super detailed. We have brake lights, turn signals, reverse lights, running lights, headlights, along with the light bar at the top there, and your turn signals in the front, and turn signals on the side, and turn signals in the back. Now, let's go out for a drive here. This thing is insanely fast. So we're just going to do a quick acceleration test. 3, 2, 1, go. And yeah, that is insanely fast. Top speed 132 132 miles per hour, or 214 kilometers per hour Obviously 1-speed transmission, and only drive. Braking. Braking is pretty good for a truck of this size. Now let's get on to the next car. Next on the list is this 2021 Elysion Slick Sedan, which is meant to resemble the 2021 Honda Civic Sedan. I have this thing in the sport trim, cosmic blue metallic, and with the dark 5-spoke dual-tone rims. Let's take a look at your lighting. You have brake lights, turn signals in the front, reverse lights, running lights, headlights, and your horn. Horn is a little bit disappointing. And it's scary, to be honest. But it is quite difficult to hear the horn. Alright, let's get out onto the main road here. I wish he would have added, I wish Hunter would have added a model, not a Model S, a Civic SI or Type R, because I really like those. Those are really the only two Civics I like. Unfortunately, they're being discontinued this year. But let's see what the top speed is going to be on this thing. It's not a CVT, gladly. 117 is the top speed, or 188 kilometers per hour with an 8-speed gearbox. And braking. For a car this size, braking isn't too bad. It makes a lot of skid marks, but it's not awful. Next on the list, 2021 Elysion Hobby. And the way I have this built is in the trim LX in the color Sonic Gray Pearl and with the 5-spoke 2-tone rims. Let's take a look at your lighting. You have brake lights, turn signals, reverse lights, running lights, headlights, and turn signals in the front along with the same horn. Like I said, quite disappointing, but what do you expect? Honda is the type of car that when you look at it, it just seems like it has that super high-pitched horn, and it does. Along with all the other cars that were added, you also have updated Greenville admin, as you can see at the bottom here. It looks a lot better than just being on the front of this, right in front of you on the screen right there. 111 is going to be the top speed, or 179 kilometers per hour with an 8-speed gearbox also, and braking. Braking is a little bit worse than the Civic, but it's still not that bad. Next on the list, 2017 Chevlon Apex. I have this thing in the LT Midnight Edition, black color and midnight rims. Lighting, brake lights, turn signals, reverse lights, running lights, headlights, and turn signals in the front along with your horn. I like this horn much better than the other horns. I believe this thing was just a refresh. I don't think it's a new model. Yeah, it is this thing is just a refresh. It's not a completely new model. Wish they would have done something different with the lighting, made it more realistic. I mean, they refreshed it. Why don't you just make the lighting a little bit more realistic? 125 is going to be the top speed on this thing, or 202 kilometers per hour with a 6-speed transmission and braking. Braking isn't too bad. I do like that it didn't make very many skid marks. I don't really like when it makes skid marks. So these next 3 cars are actually kind of unrealistic since they never made 2014 Tesla Model X, Ys, or 3s, but we're gonna look at them anyway. This is the 2014 Tesla Model X. Let's take a look at the lighting of brake lights, turn signals, reverse lights, running lights, headlights, and turn signals in the front. And this thing is a bit slower than the 2022, but it's still not that slow. Excuse me. Let's see. Top speed on this thing is going to be... Let's see... Only 120 miles per hour, or 195 kilometers per hour, obviously with a 1-speed transmission, and braking. Braking took a little while, but you'll get used to it eventually. Next on the list, 2014 Celestial Type 6, which is meant to resemble the Tesla Model Y. Lighting, brake lights, turn signals, reverse lights, running lights, headlights, and turn signals in the front. And your horn. Horn isn't too bad, same horn as on the Model X. Getting a little bit ahead of myself here with all these cars. Alright, let's see. Little bit slower than the Model X so far. It just feels slower. 109 miles per hour is the top speed, or 180 kilometers per hour, with obviously the 1-speed transmission. And braking. Braking isn't too bad. One thing I will say is I really like the way these rims look. I think they fit the car very, very well. And you don't have the turn signals on the side, it's just like plastic. Next, 2014 Celestial Type 4 or Tesla Model 3. Brake lights, turn signals, reverse lights, running lights, headlights, and turn signals in the front. And now let's get off to our top speed here. So I'm not spending as much time on all of these cars since a lot of these cars are the same or they've been revamped. That's why I'm not really spending as much time on these cars. And I'm trying to make my videos a little bit shorter because I don't think people want to watch 20-minute, 30-minute update videos. I know I wouldn't want to sit down and watch people talk about cars for 30 minutes. Cars in Roblox for 30 minutes. But yeah, top speed 118 miles per hour or 188 kilometers per hour with obviously your 1-speed transmission and braking. You made a lot of skid marks, but braking isn't that bad. 2013 Celestial Type 1 is next. I have this thing in the Sport CF trim. Let's take a look at your lighting. Brake lights, turn signals, reverse lights, running lights, headlights, and turn signals in the front, along with your horn. I am happy they added this old Tesla Roadster because I really, really like these old Tesla Roadsters. I think they're super cool. 140 miles per hour or 223 kilometers per hour is going to be the top speed on this thing. Of course, your 1-speed transmission since it is fully electric, and braking. Lots of skid marks were made, but braking isn't awful. Pretty much the same cars next, except 2008. Hop into this thing. Lighting exactly the same. Brake lights, turn signals, reverse lights, running lights, headlights, and turn signals in the front. Same horn. And let's see what the top speed is going to be on this thing. A couple years older than 2013. Top speed on this thing is going to be 109. Let's see, once we get down this hill, we'll see. 125 miles per hour or 201 kilometers per hour with obviously your 1-speed transmission and brake. I think this one made a little bit more skid marks than the other model, than the other Roadster, but still, ooh, my bad, still decent braking. Next on the list, 2021 Falcon Prime Equus Sheriff. I have this thing in the Sheriff Classic trim, which is new. We've already reviewed the lighting, but I'll still do it. Brake lights, turn signals, reverse lights, running lights, headlights, and turn signals in the front, along with your new police lights and sirens. And your horn. Horn is... I really like the horn on these older police cars. I think it fits it really well. Top speed on this thing going to be, wow, faster than the Tesla Model X. 150 miles per hour or 242 kilometers per hour with a 4-speed transmission is the top speed. That's crazy. And braking. That took quite a while to stop. Alright, next on the list, 1996 Newcar Deluxe. I have this thing in the wagon trim in the color stone gray metallic and with the multi-wired dish rims. Let's take a look at your lighting. Brake lights, turn signals, reverse lights, running lights, headlights. You have non-LED headlights, which I kind of expected. and your turn signals, along with your horn. I love the horn on this thing. Let me just make it morning again. Horn on this thing is awesome. Alright, let's get up to the top speed on this thing. I'm not even sure what this thing resembles. I honestly have no idea. I just feel as though I got mostly wagons. 129 miles per hour is the top speed on this thing, or 209 kilometers per hour with another 4-speed transmission. And braking. Well, braking is all over the place, but I'm gonna hope you're not going 129 in a 1996 car. Next on the list, 1996 Chevlon Captain WSP lighting. You have brake lights, turn signals, reverse lights, running lights, headlights, and turn signals in the front, along with your police lights and 3 sirens. And horn. I like these older police cars because it has the older light bar, which looks pretty cool. And you do have your spotlight, which you can press J, initiates it. 129 miles per hour is going to be the top speed again, with the same 4-speed transmission and braking. Braking did better than the other car, but it's still not the greatest. 1996 Chevlon Captain is going to be the next car, same lighting as the WSP car. Now, the thing about these old cars is the amount of body roll they have. This thing has a ridiculous amount of body roll, but it's okay. I do like how they don't have LED headlights. I think that would have been super unrealistic if they did. But let's try and get up to the top speed here. Alrighty, 129 is going to be the top speed once again, 208 kilometers per hour with another 4-speed transmission and braking. Pretty much same braking as before, nothing really special. It squirms around at the last second. 1996 Chevlon Antelope SS is the next car. I haven't seen any wagon trim. It does have the same lighting as the other wagon, and it looks like the brake lights don't work. That's nice. Along with, of course, your non-LED headlights and your horn. Same horn. All of these cars are pretty much the same, they're just different models. They are pretty much all the same though, these 1996 cars. I'm expecting this top speed to be a little bit more than the other cars. 142 miles per hour, or 229 kilometers per hour in braking. As I said, a lot of body roll, but braking, at least we went in a straight line. Finally, the 1996 Brawnson Kingston, which I have in the wagon trim again. Same lighting as before, but you do have the wood paneling along the side, which looks super good, and a heck of a lot of body roll. A lot of body roll. Alright, let's see. You can't turn traction control or ECS off. I don't even think it has it. So that's cool. I'm expecting the top speed to be 129 miles per hour, as I said. 4-speed transmission, but 129 miles per hour is the top speed, or 208 kilometers per hour with a 4-speed transmission for the second time. And braking. Braking is pretty much the same. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, please consider subscribing. Go join the Discord server. I'm Discord fan server. Link is in the description and comments. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.